Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Back to my channel. But if this is your first time here, my name is Stevie Taylor White. And today we are going to be talking about something that is probably my favorite thing in skincare. Part of my skincare routine. I was introduced to it about 3 years ago. 4 years ago, I would say 4 years ago, and ever since I've incorporated into my skincare routine, my skin looks better, it's smoother, it's more hydrated, it's more balanced, and you're like, what is it? What is it? Tell me. It's double cleansing. You're like, what is double cleansing? Double cleansing is when you use an oil-based cleanser first and you use a water-based cleanser second. Okay, you're like, another step. It is. It's like, it's always something that needs to be added to our skincare routine. I get it. We're bombarded with products all the time. It's always launches. I get it. But if you're consistent with something, and usually if you're consistent and something that takes time, it's usually a good thing. Whether it's with diet, whether it's a change, working out, whether it's studying, whether it's anything, it usually takes time. So this is how it works. So let's say for instance, I'm coming home at night, I'm done, I have a full face of makeup on. I am going to reach for my oil cleanser. Oil cleanser usually have botanical oils in them, meaning they usually have olive oil, sunflower seed oil, apricot oil, almond oil, botanical based. And they're based on oil and an emulsifier. Those are usually the two main components in cleansing oils. The oil is what is going to attract oil-like substances. Like dissolves like. So foundation, sunscreen, mascara, makeup, those things are gonna have oil in them. So a lot of times when you have a water-based cleanser and then you wash your face and then you use your toner and wipe it out with a cotton pad on your face, you still have makeup on your face. Because that water-based cleanser was unable to dissolve those oils because oil and water don't mix. So here's what you do. So I have a few of my favorite cleansing oils that I want to talk about, and some of them are really expensive, but I do have a few one drugstore option that is really good. So the reason that double cleansing is really good is because it doesn't strip your skin. It takes away the bad oil, but it leaves the good oil. And oil is only bad when it's too much of it. Everyone needs oil in their skin. And people think, and that when you goes into a whole different topic of hydration versus moisture. That's gonna be a whole different video. But a lot of people are like, oh, I'm oily, I don't need no more hydration, or I don't need any more moisture. They're two different things. So put the oil cleanser on a dry face. You would rub it in for about a good minute, allow it to really break down your makeup. Then you would add water to your hands, and then you would add water onto your face. Then the oil cleanser will turn into a milky-like texture, almost as if you were to wash your hands with soap. It would feel like if you were to wash your hands with mild hand soap. So it's going to turn to a milky-like texture. It might foam, but that's the emulsifier component, which allows the oil to really wash away. Because cleansing oil shouldn't leave an oily residue, but it depends on if it's a cleansing balm, how thin the oil is, and what brand it is. It's a lot of things that can go into why it leaves a oil-like texture on your face. So I'm going to talk about this one first. I'm gonna bring up, this is the Neutrogena. If you see, it's empty. I've gone through so many cleansing oils. I don't play when it comes to cleansing oils, because a lot of times people say that, oh, my makeup broke me out. All this broke me out. It's that you're not getting that makeup off. Makeup now is designed to stay on all day. There are makeup brands that claim their foundation are 24 hours. It claims that they stay on all day. So you have to have the right products to get it off your skin. And the same with sunscreen. Even though sunscreen does break down, that's why it says you need to reapply it. But still, those things go down deep into your skin, and you're gonna need something that attracts it to pull it out. Like I said, oil dissolves oil. It is going to go in and deconstruct those other bad oils and allow it to rinse off. So anyway, this is the Ultralight Cleansing Oil by Neutrogena. When I first got this, I did not like it, but it was $4. I got it from TJ Maxx, and it says it's non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog your pores. It is a mineral oil, which it's like a man-made oil. But I would say do what's best for you. Some people, like I said, some people can use coconut oil as a cleansing oil. I don't recommend it because it doesn't have an emulsifier in it. So, and it's high on the comedogenic line, meaning that it can break you out. One time I used coconut oil to take off makeup. The next day I woke up with so many whiteheads. So it wasn't for me, but I do have a friend who can use coconut oil to take off her makeup, and then she goes and does her other skincare. But anyway, this one's really light. This one is also really cheap. I think it's like $6. I got it from TJ Maxx, so you know everything's a little cheaper there. But this one does have a weird taste. Like sometimes I'll use, and you shouldn't be eating it anyway, but sometimes I'll be using it to wipe off my lipstick and it'll hit my tongue and it's like, ugh, like gross. But this one is also really thin. That's what I like about it. It's ultra light, meaning that when you rub it on, it almost feels like, it kind of feels like baby oil. I would say this is the consistency of baby oil. But I wouldn't use baby oil either because it doesn't have an emulsifier in it. It's not going to be able to rinse off really well. That's what cleansing oils were made for. They were made to prep the skin for your products to work. A lot of times your skincare products don't work is if you haven't perfected the base. So cleansing oils, take out all the bad, your skin is still hydrated, so that way if you do use a heavy duty face wash, your skin is almost like protected because it hasn't been stripped of everything. So this one is a decent one if you don't want to spend a lot. Now this one is my favorite. This is a cleansing balm. I mean, it's empty. Like, I lost the lid, but I saved it for this video just to show you that the love is real. This is the Farmacy Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm. This one's called the Green Clean. Now, this one is, Farmacy is like a natural brand. They don't use any harsh chemicals. Actually, this one is made in Korea. No wonder I love it. It was made in Korea. But this one is actually a balm. I used to hate balms. What it is, it's like a thick consistency. When you rub it on your face, it melts into an oil. Now this one gets everything. This is my favorite cleansing balm that I've ever tried. Like, hands down, nobody can top this cleansing balm as for what I've tried. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, this is my favorite. My favorite. Great brand. It smells really good. It smells clean. It doesn't use any harsh chemicals. It's supposed to help even the tone of your complexion, all that good stuff. So if you are in Sephora, it is pricey. I want to say probably like $30, almost $40. But if you're in Sephora, get you a sample and use it when you have on makeup. It, like, literally, this is the only one that takes off House of Lashes eyelash glue. And House of Lashes eyelash glue is something that like literally stays in your eyelashes even days. This will take it off. Okay, another one that is everybody and their mama like. Everybody loves this cleansing balm, and it's good. But this one's better. Like, people always say this one that I'm talking about is the Clinique. I don't even have the words on it, but it's the Clinique Take the Day Away. Yeah, I know it's the Clinique Take the Day Away. I just don't. I've used it, and this one is almost empty too. Like, I go through cleansing oils. I'm not blind. I'm a big believer. You need to start doing it. But this one is thicker than the Farmacy one, meaning that when you rub it on, you have to rub a little bit harder and tug on your skin to kind of get it to that oil consistency, to get it down where it's melted to an oil to where you can really rinse it off. And this one kind of leaves a residue on the face. But people love this one. I mean, this is probably one of everybody on YouTube talks about this cleansing balm. And it's good too. It's cheaper than the Farmacy one. So if you don't want to spend money on the Farmacy one, this one's good too. It's not my favorite. That's all I say. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my favorite. So, but they also make an actual liquid oil version if you don't want to try the balm. Now this one, I used to really love this one before I tried that Farmacy. So, Farmacy needs to send me a check. Holler at me. I'm just playing. This one is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. Now this one is actually good for people who have oilier skin or tend to break out a little more, because it has also it has like a medicinal smell. So it smells good, but it also smells like kind of spa-like. Let's see. Yeah, it smells almost like a minty lime spa. I don't know. It's really good. But this one is it's thicker than the Neutrogena one. It's still liquid, and I've basically used it all up. This is the one I'm using now. And after using the pharmacy one and then buying this one again, I was like, I should just bought this one. But this one is really good. This one is actually good for, like I said, oilier skin, people who have breakouts, because it's a cooling effect. So you really feel like it's opening your pores. You feel like it's really getting down deep and pulling out the bad oils and stuff. But I do like this one. Boscia's a good brand. They don't use any preservatives. It's made in California, but they are really they really focus on like Japanese skincare. That's where their like roots are in Japan, but they're made in California. So this is another good one. This is a smaller one. I think this one costs $10, and the big one might be like $24 or $28. And this is another one that I used to really, really love. I think this one has olive oil in it. So like I said, they're going to have those botanical based oils. The last one I have here, this one is the thickest one. This one is so thick, but this one is also geared towards more mature skin. It's geared to really dry skin. It's geared to soften the skin. But this is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And it has a skin soft serum in it. Now, this one is so thick. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, I have a hair in there. Ugh. Okay, this one is so thick. I have like a little donut. But I still use it. I mean, I'm going to use everything I got. I'm going to use it up. But this one, like I said, is geared towards more mature skin. So it's meant to actually be left on the skin. So actually when you put this on, it tells you for a deeper clean and intense hydration, you would actually rub it on your face and let it melt your makeup and actually let it sit for a second. So actually the ingredients can really work. It has hyaluronic acid in it, meaning it's going to help plump up the skin. It's going to help bond moisture to your skin. So like I said, this one is geared towards drier skin types. If you were oily, I mean, I know oily people who use it because you're washing it off. So you could use this one, but like I said, I'm going back to the pharmacy one. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Okay, now I went through all my cleansing oils and you're like, well, Stevie, can I just use a makeup wipe? Let me tell you about makeup wipes. Makeup wipes do not break it all the way down. All they do is smear. They smear. They do get some of it off. I mean, it's genuinely like a towel. Like if you wipe your face with a towel, even if on makeup, it's gonna take it off. But a lot of the times, the ingredients in makeup wipes, usually they're drying. Even if they're like for sensitive brands, they do. I think the Simple brand is really good. A lot of people like the Neutrogena ones, and that's good as long as you're going in behind with a cleanser after using a makeup wipe. I don't think it's like life or death. Like I don't think like, oh my God, you don't know what you're doing. Your skin is gonna just be horrible. No, the fact that you're using something to get off your makeup first and then going with the cleanser, I think that is awesome. But makeup wipes do not go as deep as cleansing oils do. They don't. They don't. That's really all I have to say. And if y'all liked what you saw, comment down below, subscribe, tell me what you want to see next, and thank you for watching.